Welcome to Sleepless News. Michael Schumacher survived horror ski crash thanks to wife Corinna wanting him to survive. Former Ferrari team boss says F1 legend's partner has played crucial role as he slowly recovers. Former Ferrari team boss Jean Todt says Schumacher only survived thanks to doctors and his wife Corinna. Schumacher suffered severe head injuries in a skiing accident in 2013 in France. Todt, 75, said Corinna now runs the family after the freak accident. Michael Schumacher survived a horror skiing crash in 2013 thanks to his wife Corinna wanting him to survive, a former Ferrari team boss has said. Jean Todt, who is now the president of the FI, said the Formula One legend's partner has played a crucial role in his slow recovery. Schumacher, 52, has not been seen in public since suffering severe head injuries in a skiing accident in 2013 with his then 14-year-old son Mick, who is now an F1 driver himself. Todt, 75, says Schumacher, who won 91 Grand Prix races before retiring from Formula One in 2012, only survived thanks to the work of the doctors, and Corinna, 52, who wanted him to survive. Schumacher suffered a serious head injury on December 29, 2013 in the French Alps, and his state of health remains secret. Todt told Sport Bild, "I've spent a lot of time with Corinna since Michael had a serious skiing accident on December 29, 2013. She is a great woman and runs the family. She hadn't expected that. It happened suddenly and she had no choice. But she does it very well. I trust her. She trusts me." He added, thanks to the work of his doctors and the cooperation of Corinna, who wanted him to survive. He survived, but with consequences. And right now you are fighting the consequences. We hope that things will slowly but surely improve. Todt also said that Schumacher's son Mick, 22, who is now competing for F1 Team Haas, has a special place in his heart. He said, "Mick is one of those people who will always have a special place in my heart and that of my wife Michelle. The Schumacher family is very special to us. I wrote a great story with Michael and built a wonderful relationship. And then the children were there." Todt revealed that he only partially recognizes Mick and his father. He claims Michael had to build his own life, whereas Mick was able to receive a very good education in a more comfortable environment. But of course, Michael and Mick are the same blood and have the same goals. But the conditions they faced were completely different. Updates on Michael Schumacher, who won 5 world titles for Ferrari, and his first 2 with Benetton, have been scarce since the accident in 2013. In 2019, the family released an update on his 50th birthday, assuring his millions of fans they are doing everything humanly possible to help him recover. Last year, it was suggested he was set to undergo stem cell surgery, which was canceled because of the COVID-19 pandemic. In September, Zurich-based neurology specialist Professor Eric Rieder told a documentary for French TV channel TMC he doubted the racing legend would ever fully recover. He said, "I think he's in a vegetative state, which means he's awake but not responding. He is breathing, his heart is beating, he can probably sit up and take baby steps with help, but no more. I think that's the maximum for him. Is there any chance of seeing him like he was before his accident? I really don't think so." Former Ferrari teammate Felipe Massa admitted Schumacher was in a difficult place, adding, "I know how he is, I have information. The main thing about all this is that we know his situation is not easy. He is in a difficult phase, but we need to respect him and the family." A documentary about Schumacher featuring never-before-seen private videos and interviews with family members is set to air on Netflix on September 15th. Approved by his family, Schumacher features exclusive interviews with Corinna, his 2 children Gina and Mick, and brother Ralph. It also features interviews with who worked with or raced against Schumacher, including Jean Todt, Bernie Eccleston, Sebastian Vettel, Mika Hakkinen, Damon Hill, and David Coulthard. The documentary retraces the life and career of the German driver and promises unseen archive material that shows the many facets of his multi-layered personality. The portrait of the racing legend is the only film supported by his family, the platform said in a press release. Schumacher's manager Sabine Kim describes the film as the family's gift to their beloved husband and father. The greatest challenge for the directors was certainly to find the balance between independent reporting and consideration for the family, said Vanessa Knocker, who directed the film along with Hans-Bruno Kammertens and Michael Wetsch. Corinna Schumacher herself was our greatest support in this. She herself wanted to make an authentic film, to show Michael as he is with all his ups and downs, without any sugarcoating. She was great and brave enough to let us do what we wanted, and so we respected and kept her boundaries. A very inspiring, warm woman who made a lasting impression on all of us. Schumacher was most famous for his career at Ferrari between 1996 and 2006, where he won 5 consecutive championships. He retired in 2006, but returned to racing 4 years later with Mercedes. He retired for a second time in 2012 after 2 unsuccessful seasons with the team. Following an unsuccessful 2-year stint, Schumacher once again retired. The documentary was set to be released in 2020 following filming in 2019, but was delayed several times by producers because of the volume of material they had to edit. It is set to air on Netflix in Europe on September 15, weeks after the anniversary of Schumacher's F1 debut in Belgium 30 years ago. It is not yet known if the documentary will be added to Netflix in the UK on the same date. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to Sleepless Buddy. See you next time on Sleepless News.